Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood super Negro, Anthony Sterling, right here. Kind of stuck in my own little fortress of solitude here. Still in under that quarantine madness, stay at home, even though Lafayette is slowly starting to open up, but was it ever really closed, people? Let's just be honest here. Anyway, it's been a while. Haven't made videos in a while. Haven't been on television for a while. If you know, we do This Week in Geek, me and my partner Carter, and just wanted to give you guys a quick little where we are right now, because we are going to do the podcast. As you can see, got the microphone finally. It looks like a huge pill, a massive chode I'm talking into. Who knows? But anyway, we are going to do the podcast. Hopefully we're going to start recording those this weekend coming, which is Saturday. So I'm hoping that everyone will be, loving it, listening to it. We're going to be on Twitter. We're going to be on Instagram. As a matter of fact, I already have a Twitter page open to This Week in Geek. It's at HeyYoAnt77. I couldn't get This Week in Geek. Everybody and their mama got it. So it's under HeyYoAnt77. Or once I put the graphic, however my fingers place, that's where I am on Twitter. Also, we're going to have a YouTube page. So that's coming. We're going to have the actual shows, and we're going to have a podcast. So the podcast is going to always come first. That's going to be the quickest to put together. So we're going to do the podcast, and from there, probably if we do it every Saturday, hopefully Monday, we'll have a video version for you guys to like and enjoy. Excuse the mess. I've been moving things around. Redid the floors in my room. The ceiling's next, so can't see the ceiling, and I won't show you until it's finished. Got a box full of pop figures and figures that I've owned throughout my years, some from childhood all the way up till now. Yes, I'm 42 and I do collect the stuff. Excuse me, I collect the shit. Yeah, that's right. I told you, we gonna curse. We gonna be sassy like your auntie at the barbecue. So I'm just gonna show this one because I love it. I'm sorry. This Ice Cube. Today was a good day. Ice Cube pop figure. Let's see if I could get it to where you will not lose the visuals. There we go. That's him and the Dollar Green 6'4" Impala with the gold D's, the gold Dayton rims, Dayton wires, whatever. So yeah, I got that. I could not resist. I had to get it. It was no joke. So anyway, let's get into it. A lot of things have been happening since, good old coronavirus stuck her ugly ass out and kept us all in. A lot of things were canceled for us geeks and nerds, things that we enjoy. E3 done. GDC Game Developers Conference out of here. San Diego Comic-Con gone for this year, hopefully only this year. First time it's ever been canceled in the 50 years it's been going on. So it's pretty heartbreaking, it's pretty sad, but the geeks shall inherit the earth because we know how to stay inside. We know we have our games, we have our comic books, we have our movies. Sadly, we can't go out to a theater to enjoy a movie because, in all honesty, I really wish we were out in the theater right now watching Black Widow. Like, that was the movie I was waiting for. That was the first movie I was going to go see in the theaters, right? But I lied. I went to see Sonic the Hedgehog. So Sonic the Hedgehog is now the last film I've seen since the stay at home and quarantine madness. But hopefully humanity will prevail. I am keeping my damn fingers crossed that we do. Anyway, so a couple of things along with that. A lot of movies have been pushed back. We're going to talk a lot about that in the podcast. Black Widow is now coming out in November. Wonder Woman is moving to August. Marvel's going to actually release the New Mutants movie that's supposed to have been out since 2017. I'm sorry, not 1917. 2017. It's been pushed back that long. The movie is finished. So I don't know why they're waiting so long to just put it out there. I'll just put it on Disney Plus. I mean, I will watch it. So those have been pushed. All of Marvel's Phase 4 movies have been pushed back. to brand new dates. So once I get all of those together, we're going to seriously talk about that. Since E3 is kind of no more, Summer Games Fest, or Summer Game Fest festival is going on right now online from this month of May all the way to August, created by Jeff Keighley. If you don't know who Jeff Keighley is, Google him. He is a man about the video game industry. Like, he is well respected. He's always getting great interviews. A lot of announcements are coming out from that. Xbox had their summer game reveal, or inside Xbox reveal, with a few third-party games they showed off. That's coming to the Xbox Series X. I'm happy with what I saw. It wasn't the greatest reveal. There should have been more gameplay. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But it's promising. And I think Xbox is going to have a stellar year for this generation. I think the Series X is going to be a really dope system. I'm going to get it. PlayStation 5. Sony is really playing like one of those old-timey strippers, you know, that take like 7 hours to finally take the top off and just be like, ooh, look. And then they have the pasties, you know, just swinging around, and they're like, yeah. And, you know, this pasty was their logo. You know, they were showing like, hey, you like this one, don't you? And then the next pasty was the actual controller. So I like the controller, the color scheme. Hopefully they have different color schemes to it, but the one they showed is pretty damn cool. And they actually jump and just said, okay, you know what? We hear you folks. We hear you gamers. We know our PlayStation fans, better known as the ponies, which I think is kind of a diss to them. Who knows? We're going to give you a little something. So they teamed up with Epic, and they came out with the Unreal Engine 5 demo that was supposedly running on a PS5 system. And it looked beautiful. Like, it is beautiful, you know, and I don't care about all the, it was only running at 1440p and all of that. It really looked awesome. You know, the character model, dope. But it's the environments that they showed blew me away, you know. And then they kept talking about triangles, you know. Those are over billions and billions of triangles. There's like 2 billion triangles in that single pebble. And then when you think about it, you know, when I was thinking about it, actually, I kept hearing Carl Sagan in my head. Every time I heard billions, I kept hearing billions and billions. Like, I was seriously waiting for Carl Sagan to just come in and go, that pebble there is billions of triangles. Billions. So that was really dope. You know, I thought it was really nice presentation. They showed what gameplay, but it's really not gameplay. But it was really cool. If you haven't had a chance, go check it out. If you're a gamer like myself, definitely check it out. They're also supposed to have something coming up on June 5th. They're finally gonna, fingers crossed, they're finally gonna reveal what the PS5 looks like. You know, we've been waiting a year or so, a year and a half, you know, ever since they started really talking about it. Hopefully we'll finally see what the system looks like, and we'll hopefully get some games actually revealed, because like with any game console, you are going to buy that console for the games, especially for the exclusives. So 9 out of 10, I'm hoping to see Spider-Man 2, Horizon Zero Dawn sequel, maybe, and I keep my fingers crossed, a God Hand sequel. I have been wanting a God Hand sequel since I played the original on PS2. So I think there's going to be a lot of games. Probably the next Gran Turismo game is going to be there. I haven't played that since, I think, A-Spec. So I'm hoping, really hoping they show off some cool ass games, because I'm going to get it. Whether it's going to be day one purchase or day 362 purchase, you know, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get both systems. I have a bad habit of wanting to have them all, but I work, I pay my bills, so I should have a little bit of fun for myself and treat myself, right? Yeah, you're damn right. Nintendo, no directs are happening right now. I don't know why. They have so many games that's supposed to be coming out. I think over 70 are supposed to drop this year, and haven't been doing too much advertising. And I think it really is because of the virus, but also because of this virus. Does anybody own a Switch? I own a Switch. I mean, I bought it in 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So I'm lucky to have a Switch. If you haven't gotten a Switch, good luck. Like, in all honesty, good luck, because they're hard to find. I don't know why. I think when people were stuck in their houses and they felt like, okay, well, I need a system, but what if I need to go to the bathroom? I don't want to pause my game. What if I want to go lay down in bed? Oh yeah, Nintendo has that Switch. I could take it from my TV and take it to the bathroom and do some hardcore gaming while I'm taking a dump. I could bring the Browns to the Super Bowl and bring the Browns to the Super Bowl on Madden on my Switch. So there's a shortage right now. Like, it is very hard to find a Nintendo Switch as well as a Nintendo Switch Lite. So, hopefully they'll get a lot of them back in the stores, because when I went to a store I can't name because I'm not getting paid to advertise for them, a woman and her son were looking to get another Switch. Couldn't get it. They were sold out, and they didn't know when they were going to get a new shipment. So hopefully Nintendo will kind of crank up the production, but hopefully safely. We don't want people to, get sick and get it again, so let's keep our fingers crossed on that notion. So that's pretty much everything that's been happening that I can remember, because there's so much stuff coming out, man. So much stuff. It's either a slow leak, like a really lost leak, or a massive flood of information is coming on the interwebs nowadays. So right now it's just video game talk. A lot of people are just wanting to see what Sony's gonna do, what Xbox is gonna do. Xbox has got their cards on the table. It's like, look, this is us. Everybody's screaming about SSDs. Well, we have this whole chipset. This is a CPU that is going to blow your mind away, and it's going to do just as much as everyone is screaming about Sony's SSDs, that they're faster than any high-end or ultimate PC or ultra PC that you can build. Sony's is just as fast, if not faster. So it's a lot of marketing fluff, and for me, I'm just like this. Are the fucking games good? That's all I'm caring about. I want good games. I want my sequels. I want new IPs. And, I just want something fun. Something that'll take my mind off all the shit that's going on right now. So to Sony, to Microsoft, let's do it. Let's go. Give me something dope so I can play. And I could relate to everyone who's watching or listening that, hey, I recommend it. So another thing, I'm going to recommend a game right now. I swear to you, I have a PS4 Pro, an Xbox One X, and I will be honest with you, I have been on those systems. I have more retro style games, like pixel art games, 16-bit, 8-bit style games, from the Nintendo to the Genesis, Master System, all the way up to, let's say, 32-bit, say Castlevania, Symphony of the Dark, right? I am addicted to these games, and as much as I want to play the new AAA titles, the big, graphical powerhouses, those type of games, I find myself moving backwards instead of going forwards. And one game in particular has gotten me to lose my shit while I play it. Like, I played it just before I did this, and I can't get enough of it. And it's called Hunt Down. And right now it's on all systems. It's on the Switch. It's on the excuse me, Xbox. It's on PlayStation, and I believe it's on PC. It should be in the stream store. So this game it's just a trip. That's all I can say, man. You play a bounty hunter or bounty hunters. You have a choice of three. I say two guys and lady, but it's one lady, a cyborg, and a robot. Go with it on how you feel. You are basically out there cleaning up the city, collecting bounties, taking out the bad guys and taking out the bosses of each level. It's very 80s. It is super 80s. It has the Contra feel. It has a 2-player co-op, so you and a friend can play. I haven't played online co-op because I don't have Xbox Live or PS Network. I don't feel like paying for the shit. So that was some ASMR negativity. So just guys, just live with that for me. But I don't have it, so I only play alone. But when I get back into it, I'm gonna add more people to my friends list and say, hey, let's play some Hunt Down. But it's real fun. It has some Contra vibes to it. Akari Warriors, Bad Dudes, old school side-scrolling shoot 'em ups that you might have played in the arcades. Play it at home in the home consoles. But it is an awesome game. I'm just addicted to it. So definitely, I think it's like 19-20 bucks, somewhere in that price range. It's not expensive at all. If you have any of the systems or on Steam, pick it up, man. This game is beautiful. It's enjoyable. It's fun. Play with a friend. Okay, so that's my recommendation. Also, last thing before I go, comic books. I'm still reading my comics, but I'm so far behind. So throughout this whole stay-at-home order madness, I have been catching up on stuff I bought and never cracked open. Right now, I'm reading the epic collection of Black Panther for the Panther's Rage storyline, it's a beautiful storyline by Don McGregor. It was from the 1970s in the Jungle Action books. I read a couple of books back when I was younger, like older cousins had it, so I found some and I was reading them, but it was never complete. So I've been reading that. Also, my pick of the week, comic book wise, if you can find it, comic book stores are slowly opening. So if you can't find it in the comic book stores, order it. Sarah, from TKO Studios, man. TKO is an awesome publisher. What they do is they give you your comics in 3 different ways. You can have the graphic novel, the trade, huge print, massive. It beautiful art, man. Look, this is Steve Epting. Yep, Steve Epting. This is his art. I mean, it's awesome. It's glorious shit. And Garth Ennis, one of my favorite comic writers, man. Preacher, Punisher, the Max series. The Welcome Back Frank is one of the best storylines for the Punisher I enjoyed. The Boys, if you've watched The Boys on Amazon, Garth Ennis, that's who did it. So yeah, Garth Ennis, not Mark Millar. Sometimes I get those cats mixed up sometimes, but this is an amazing book. It is truly one of those crazy situations where it's based on something that kind of happened back in 1942, World War II, in occupied Russia. There's the main character, Sarah, badass assassin, and it tells the story of her and her regiment. I can't say anymore. It's character development is awesome, art is amazing, story is awesome, and it's heartbreaking, but it's riveting. It just pulls you in and you don't want to stop. So with TKO, you can get this as a trade paperback, or you can get a box set which has all 6 issues, and each issue has some really amazing covers, or you can get it digitally, right? But one of the cooler things I like about TKO, and no, TKO is not paying me, trust me y'all, I'm doing all this shit for free and I buy it myself. I don't ask for anything, but if they ever want to give me something, TKO, you might want to give a brother something. I ordered some more books from them, and they gave me this cool little postcard, saying thank you and things of that nature. But they have this campaign going on where when you buy from them at TKO, I think it's at TKO Presents, I believe. I don't think they put it on here, but when you buy from them during this quarantine, stay-at-home madness, corona shit, they will take 50% of the purchase and send it to the comic book store you're choosing. Dope, huh? I did it, and I chose Acadiana Book and Comics, Miss Teresa. Y'all know I will praise that store for the longest, along with Ann Books too, which is my next one I'm gonna use when I order again, I think this week. But it comes with this right here. I just supported a local comic book store. I did do Acadiana Book and Comics, but they didn't put it on here. But I'm gonna call them and make sure that Miss Teresa did get the 50%. And I got these two books. They give you, a little TKO sticker, and I got a little pin. I don't know if I'm gonna pin my t-shirt, but it's pretty damn sweet. I got these two books. I'm gonna hurry up and show them off right quick. Let me get the box out of the way. If you guys hear a kid screaming, that's my little nephew. And here comes this one. I told his little behind to stay out the room. Go away.
Can you put the numbers in?
I'll put the numbers in. Hold on. Gimme. Is this your mom's phone? Oh, no.
What it says? It says blue.
It says blue, but I say go away. I love you.
Love you too.
Later, cat.
Forgot something?
No, I didn't forget anything. Did you forget something?
Yeah, but I forget something in my truck.
Okay, well, go get it out your truck. Hurry.
Okay.
Close the door.
Okay.
Catch you later, cat.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. That child. So, I purchased The Banks by Roxane Gay, another favorite writer of mine. Definitely check out World of Wakanda. That was a really good story that she did for Marvel. Check it out. Ming Doyle, I believe, is the artist. It's based in, looks like the 70s or 80s, about a couple who are robbers, thieves, a thieving couple. So that's going to be pretty damn sweet. So I'm going to definitely read that and give you my review on it. And I got the 7 Deadly Sins. Once again, I'm prone to buy stuff where there is a black character lead. So once I saw that one of the main characters and lead characters was black and cool looking, I was like, yo, I got to get this. This is from, I'm hoping I'm not butchering this man's name. Zay Chung. Can you see that? TZE Chun. I don't want to mess up your name. Is this Arthom? I ain't gonna mess up none of y'all names. I'm gonna just do this, and plus I'll do a graphic, so y'all know. So yeah, I got that. Cool ass art, man. Really beautiful art. Let me just drop this right quick on you. See, pretty cool. So definitely, man, check out TKO Studios. I think you can go on their website. I think it's www.tkopresents.com. I'll put the right one as a graphic. I promise you, I'll put the right one as a graphic. So with that being said, ooh, Lord, I've been talking for a while. With that being said, I'm gonna sign off. I want to say thanks to everybody who watched This Week in Geek when we were on television. Those who supported, those who gave me feedback, those who just showed outright love. I really appreciate it, man, from the bottom of my heart. Michael Jackson appreciates it too. So I really want to thank y'all, and I'm hoping you guys will come back and listen to us on the podcast and watch the video segments and continue to do the same thing. Like, share, comment, send us questions. You can actually send us questions at heyoant, that's me, heyoant77@gmail.com. Once again, I couldn't get This Week in Geek or TWIG at gmail.com. So it's heyoant77@gmail.com. You can definitely send us questions, send us comments, anything you want to ask us or stuff you want to see us talk about. Let us know, man, because we want to have an interaction with our listeners and viewers and things like that. So until then, and until we do the podcast, from myself and Ice Cube, yay! I'm losing my little bit of mine. I think cabin fever done set in. I got quarantine sheet going on. I got the mini fro, got the bush on my face. It is what it is. So please stay safe. If you're going out, be cognizant of everything that's going on. If you got, wear a face mask, wash your hands, wash your feet, wash your ass. Stay clean, stay healthy, boost that immune system. I'm going to give a shout out to Dr. J. Ashley on that. Get your health up. I've been trying to do my workouts, trying to stay healthy. We can beat this. We are going to beat this. Mother Nature is a mofo. She's a strong mofo. But we going to see eye to eye, and everything's going to be all right. Love you all. Take care. See you. Till the next time. Yeah. What was that phrase we used to say? Got it. Stay geeky.